here's why I believe Devin Haney's upcoming fight versus Jose Ramirez will test just how great Devin Haney really is. Now, there's a few reasons as to why this fight will actually test Devin Haney. The first reason being the most obvious one is this is Devin Haney's first fight back since the Ryan Garcia fight, which happened in last April, in which Devin Haney got dropped 3 times in that fight. Now, I do understand that that fight was turned into a no contest, which is fine. My thing is, Devin Haney still took damage in that fight. When a fighter takes damage, that much damage in the fight, obviously it can affect them physically, but it also can affect them mentally. It can affect them in terms of they will be afraid, or can be afraid, to throw combos or anything of that sort, because they're so afraid of, you know, a punch coming back at them that can hurt them, or more so, they're afraid of, if I get hit, I don't know how my body will react. A perfect example of this is Adrian Brawner when he fought Marcos Maidana. Go back and watch AB prior to that fight. When people think of AB now, they think of a fighter who don't really let his hands go that much and things of that sort, right? He's very gun shy, right? Go back and watch that fight. Before he fought Maidana, AB, he legit would put hands and feet on his opponent, bro. AB was like that. But since the Maidana fight, and you could allude this to, you know, AB was trying to be like Floyd and things of that sort. But after he fought Marcos Maidana, AB did not let his hands go like how he used to. Cause he used to whoop on you. He used to, bro, Broner, he used to whoop on his opponent. It was a fight. And I forgot who he fought, but it was when he had on pink. He had on pink gloves and he had on pink trunks. Go and watch that fight. Go and watch how he whooped on his opponent. AB hands was like that. But again, once he fought Maidana, all of that stopped. All of that stopped. So that goes to show how when a fighter takes damage, it can affect him. Right now, this will bring me to my second reason why I think this will show how great, or more so, this will test how great Devin Haney is. One thing that I loved about Haney, right, during the build-up of this fight, and this is something that people don't talk about whenever it comes to Devin Haney, but one thing that I loved about Devin Haney in talking about his build-up to the fight on Friday is his emphasis on him having to reinvent himself and go back to the drawing board to fix some tools, right? Nobody is talking about that. I don't care if anybody say I'm glazing. Nobody's talking about that, right? Because Devin could have easily said, I only lost that Ryan fight because of Ryan failed, his test. He took PEDs and that's why and that's why he lost. But the fact that he went to the drawing board and looked to reinvent himself, that says a lot about Devin Haney's mentality that nobody's talking about. Nobody's talking about how, because for him to do that, Devin had to look at himself and say, I wasn't my best that night. Yeah, Ryan might have took PEDs, but I still wasn't my best that night. And for him to take a year off, not only did he take a year off, he went to Nate Jones and he got himself right. And then he worked on the jab. He just had an open workout. And the main thing that I was looking for was to see when he throws a jab, is he still doing the bow and arrow jab? And it looks to be fixed. And I say it looks to be fixed because, of course, working out is very different from fight night. Like, yeah, he's working on it now, but come fight night where things is a bit more intense, he could go back to his old ways, right? But for right now, it looks like he worked on that bow and arrow jab. And that is the one thing that nobody talks about, which brings me to my second reason why I think it would test how great Devin Haney is his mentality. Devin Haney has a Warriors mentality. Again, I don't care if y'all say I'm glazing, but he has a Warriors mentality that I think people need to talk more about, because Devin could have easily picked some bum to gain his confidence back, to make himself look good, and for him to say, oh yeah, I'm back. Instead, he chose a very tough opponent who is capable of giving Devin Haney his official first L of his career. Jose can potentially upset Devin Haney, bro. Jose is a tough opponent. Jose is a real tough opponent. And I would say this, and then I'm just end it off here. A lot weighs on this fight. There's a lot on the line for Devin Haney. And I guess this could be the third reason why I think it would test Haney in terms of how great he is and how great he can be. There's a lot on the line for Devin Haney. Some people may say he needs to have a pitch perfect performance come Friday night, right? He needs to have a pro grades type of performance come Friday night, right? However it goes, the bottom line is Devin Haney needs to win this fight. Point blank, period. He needs to win this fight. Forget Ryan. We know Ryan is on the table. He needs to win this fight because Devin Haney's reputation, his brand, all of that is on the table. All of that is in jeopardy if he goes in there and he loses this fight. Especially if he gets dropped, especially if he gets stopped, especially if he gets knocked out. There is a lot on the table for Devin Haney. There's a lot on the line for Devin Haney. He needs to win this fight. And I like Devin Haney. I ain't ashamed to say it. I'm a Devin Haney fan, but I'm not a delusional Devin Haney fan. I'm going to keep it real. There is a lot on the line for Devin Haney. Of course, you know, the fans, they're not liking Haney right now because of the whole suing thing. Okay, that's fine. But once again, Devin Haney needs to win this fight. If he loses this fight, of course, the Ryan fight is off the table. We know that. But I don't know if Devin will be able to bounce back. He needs to win this. Do I believe he needs to have a pitch perfect performance? I won't go that far. Because again, Jose is still a tough opponent. Now, if he does that, that just shows how great Haney really is. Because mind you, I want people to understand this. Jose Ramirez only lost to two people, arguably in their primes. He lost to Josh Taylor when Josh was kind of at his peak. And then he lost to Arnold Barbosa, who's been on a spree. Like he's been doing his thing. And in both fights, he was competitive. It wasn't like he got, washed. No, those fights was competitive. Jose did get dropped against Josh Taylor, but the fight was still competitive. Those two losses that Jose have, it's been competitive. So Jose is a live dog in this fight. And for Devin Haney to take this fight knowing that there is a lot on the line for him, it's dangerous. It's real dangerous. And that's why I believe this fight will really test how great Devin Haney really is. And on that note, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy any of this content, make sure you hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. And comment down below, how do y'all feel about Devin Haney versus Jose this upcoming Friday? I'm still focusing on how they're gonna do this whole ring thing being in Times Square. The event is gonna be fire. Please buy the pay-per-view. The card is fire. Buy the pay-per-view. And if you are new, make sure you hit the red button that says subscribe and click that bell, and make sure that bell is turned on to all so you don't miss out on any future uploads like this one. And as always, it's your boy Remy. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.